Hi, so today I'm just going to do a short sequence just to get us kind of mobilizing our spines, moving our bodies and trying to lubricate through the joints and just get in some nice breath. So yeah, it's kind of suitable for anybody really. So yeah, let me know what you think and let's get started. So I'm just going to turn sideways actually, and if it feels comfortable for you, we're going to begin on our knees and just allow your shoulders to soften down. You could perhaps close the eyes here, and we're just going to focus for a moment or two on just a nice easy breath in through the nose, out through the nose. Again, if it doesn't feel comfortable for you to do that, just breathe whatever way feels nice in your body. But to begin, just allow the hands to settle onto your legs, and we're going to focus on some pelvic tilts here. So allowing the pelvis to gently curl, feeling like we're just opening up through the low back, and then you're going to unravel, feeling like your sits bones are opening wide to arch the other way. So we'll do this a couple of times. And again, making these movements as big or as small as you like, depending on how it feels or what's going on in your body. And perhaps as we unravel here to open up through the front of the body, there could be a bit of an inhale, and then exhaling to soften and round into the low back again. So we'll do one or two more like this. And then I'm just going to float the arms up the next time you begin to round, reaching the arms forward, letting the eye gaze float in front of you. And then inhale, sending the arms back to open the chest. And we'll do that a couple of times. Nice breath in and out. Reaching forward with the arms, nice soft fingertips. Let's pause here this time and just change the arms as we unravel. We're going to float the arms up now, kind of sending the eye gaze forwards and up a touch, bending at the elbows as we pull down to open through the chest. Reaching up again, taking the arms down, and then inhaling to open up. Eye gaze, just allow it to float up, and then elbows coming down. We'll just do a couple more here. Last one here like this. Breath in here. Just let one of your hands come down and find your thigh bone as you rotate and open out through the arm. And we'll just do a couple of circles here, just reaching up to the ceiling, allowing the ribs to move. One more on this side. Let's do the other side. Hand comes down, reaching on up. Just let the eye gaze follow you wherever you want to go. Trying to get as much movement into the ribs as possible. Turning around one more time here. Nice breath in. Exhale to soften. And then come on down in front of you. Let's bring the hands out in front. Allowing the head to come down and find the floor, or you could perhaps have a pillow here. Softening the forehead down. And again, just going to gently reach through the hands and breathe into the back of your body. And as we do this, just allowing one armpit to kind of open out down to the floor, and then the other. Feeling again that we're getting some movement into the rib cage. Nice and gentle. Let's pause this time and take your back arm and thread it through underneath the front arm, allowing your head to stay down. Just trying to open up the back of the shoulder. Again, breathing into this space, and then softly come back to center, and let's do the other side. Allowing the head to turn. Pressing the arm into the ground to assist in the rotation, and then coming back. Gently coming up now onto the elbows. You could clasp your hands in front. Just let your head kind of come and look down, or your eye gaze look down at the mat in front of you. Let's begin to round into the low back, allowing your sits bones to drop behind the knees. Rounding into the spine, allowing the head to drop. And I'm sending energy into my elbows here and my knees. And I'm going to take that whole shape forward towards my hands, breathing in here. And then send the whole shape back towards my heels. It doesn't matter how far you get. I'm going to unravel here and look up. And then exhale again. We'll round through the spine, taking the whole shape forward. And then the whole shape back. Unravel here, open the sits bones, lengthen the spine, and then allow your chest to open up in front of you. Let's do that again. Rounding just one more time here. Sending the energy down into the elbows and the knees. Open through the sits bones to come back to center. Let's help yourself up here and come down and find yourself lying on the ground. Knees bent, feet flat on the floor. Arms down by your side, and just bring your attention up towards your head. You could have a pillow under your head here if it feels comfortable. Otherwise, let's just get straight in. We're going to keep the head down but draw the chin in towards the chest, feeling the length in the back of the neck here. And then just allow your head or your chin to kind of point up towards the ceiling. So it's like a head nod, or it is a head nod. We're just keeping our head down. And I'm pressing my head into the floor so that I feel the length in the back of the neck. We'll just do a couple more here. So again, just breathing in. Softening all around the face, the cheekbones, the eye sockets. This time we're going to round, take the chin towards the chest, and just pause here and begin to turn your head sideways. So again, just pressing gently into the floor, coming back to center to go to the other side. Softening the shoulders, allowing space across the collarbones. Nice gentle movement. Taking your head back to center, let's float the arms up towards the ceiling. Let's keep them nice and straight with fingers reaching long as we take them up to open the shoulder blades in the back. So creating space across the shoulder blades and then soften them back down again. We'll just do that a couple of times, reaching up and soften down. Let's do two more here. Reaching up. Pausing perhaps. Let's see if you've any more. Gently press the head down to reach up even further. Softening down. One more time like this. Reaching up and coming down. Let's do one arm at a time. We'll get into a little bit of rotation. So reach one arm up, feeling the rib cage move. Softening down. Do it again on the other side. So we'll just go from side to side here, finding length coming out of the fingertips towards the roof. The head is heavy on the ground here. One more time here, reaching up. And then go ahead and place your hands down. Let's bring your attention out towards your pelvis, and we'll just rock the pelvis forward and back. And again, we're just letting the head move as your pelvis moves. And notice as you arch your pelvis away from you, creating space under your low back, the chin will come towards your chest. So go ahead again and press the head into the ground, take the chin in. And then use your feet and press away as you allow the chin to kind of come up towards the ceiling. Couple more here. And then we'll settle our spine or pelvis into somewhere in between that and bring your attention towards your knees and your hips. So gentle, nice and easy, just allowing one knee to drop out to the side. Doesn't matter how far you get. And then take it back up again. So just letting a little bit of heat get into the hips. And as the knee drops out, I'm kind of thinking of the foot that's standing on the ground here. I'm gently just pressing it into the floor as the knee drops out to the side. Just thinking, how can I keep my pelvis nice and quiet here as I do this? One more time here. Coming back to center, thinking along the same lines, but we're just going to change the direction. Go ahead and lift one knee into tabletop and pop it down. So again, the focus just being on the standing leg as you lift and bring the knee in. Last time here. And then we'll just gently take this into some circles. So we'll float the knee up. We'll allow that knee to drop out to the side like we did before. and then circle down and around. And feel free to just pop this foot back down on the ground if you'd like. If this doesn't feel nice in your body, just nice and gentle going around. Replace that foot. Let's do the same on the other side. We just float the leg up, knee comes in. We allow the knee to drop out to the side and circle down and around. Replace that foot. Go ahead and put your hands down by your side. Take anything out from behind the head now if you have it there, and let's just do a couple of bridges here, nice and gentle. So we'll just stand into our feet as we lift the pelvis. Again, it doesn't matter how high you come up. You could stay down low here and allow your sits bones to be open wide and just allow the kind of hanging sensation. If you want a little bit more, you can go ahead and just squeeze your glutes gently and send the pelvis towards the knees. Just take a breath here. And then exhale, soften the face and the chest as you peel down. Let's do 2 more like this. Breathing in. Stand into your feet to lift, sending the sits bones to the back of the knees. Breathing in at the top. And then exhale to softly peel down. One more time here. Standing into the feet. Let's reach the arms up and back. I'm going to take them into a V position here, reaching out and away from you. Again, keep some space between chin and chest, eye gaze to ceiling. And as you peel down, just keep reaching the arms back behind you. Peeling down. And bringing the hands down by your side. Let's turn onto your side here. Take the knees together, bring both hands out in front of you, and just rest the head down. If this isn't comfortable, you could put a towel or a cushion underneath the head. So to begin with, just float the top arm up and reach it in front of you as you open the back of your shoulder here. Take it back again. We're going to keep this arm straight. We're just going to do a couple more. Reaching forward, taking it back. Reach forward, take it back. And then this time, as you take it back, you're just going to continue with that arm across the body as you open wide. Lengthen that arm towards the window behind you. Bend at the elbow and take it back again. Reaching in front. Pulling it back. Open through the chest. Allowing your eye gaze to go with you. Bend at your elbow and reach forward. One more time, we'll add on slightly here as well. We'll just pull the arm back, open through the chest, pause here. Again, it doesn't matter how low your arm is, but just have that sense of reaching away from you to open through the chest. Bend the back arm at the elbow and kind of take your hand towards your head like you're saluting your head. Just increases that stretch just a touch. And then open through the arm and take it back. Let's change it slightly now. You're going to reach forward like we just did and begin to take the arm over the head. And you really feel your ribs open here, so just let that happen. Breathe in as the ribs open. Slowly taking your arm out to the side. And we're going to continue to circle down towards your thigh as we do the same on the other side. Reaching up and over. Allowing the head to just go with you. One more time here. Reaching. And then from here, go ahead and use this arm in front for stability and put your head on your underarm or a cushion if it doesn't feel comfortable for you. Just go ahead and leave the lower leg bent. Let's reach the top leg long, flexing through the foot. We're just going to do a few leg lifts here. So I'm lifting up and I'm sending the energy out of the heel of my foot a couple of times. And then pause this time here and just take the leg forward. Again, we really don't care how far the leg gets. We're going to point the toes here, taking the leg back. Just have that sense of squeezing into your butt as you open through the front of the hip. Nice and long. Inhaling perhaps here as you take the leg forward. Point the toes, pull back, squeeze gently into the butt cheek as you lengthen. And if it feels comfortable in your body here, perhaps you could Slightly rotate the shoulders towards the ground. Let the head just go with you. Coming back, pushing through the heel. Take an inhale. And then exhale to pull back, point, reach, lengthen, gently taking the top shoulder forward. One more time here on this side. Pushing through the heel, taking the leg back, rotating forward, reach that back leg away from you, and then replace the leg. Come on up. Just going to turn around here, do the same thing on the other side. So we begin by knees on top. A little bit back. I might move down away from her so I don't annoy her. And then go ahead, lay your head down, lower arm reaching in front, top arm reaches long, and you're just going to go back into that idea of opening the shoulder in the back. Keeping the arm nice and straight, reaching forward and back, and just gently letting the head go wherever it wants to. This time let's add on. So we'll take it forward, and we'll just take it back and continue to go. We bend through the elbow as we open through the chest, letting the eye gaze go too. Bending again to come back and rotating around, pausing here, reaching forward again to open the back of the shoulder, pulling back, bending to open. And again, bend the elbow, pull back, reach forward. We'll add on a bit here as we pull back to bend the elbow, lengthening those arms apart and just find as much length as you can, and then go ahead and bend the elbow as you take that hand towards the head for a salute. Reach long, and then pull back. Taking the same arm forward, this time let's reach up over the head so we really feel the ribs open here. Breathe in. Continue to circle the arm down and around towards your thigh. Let's do it again. Reaching up and over, circling around. Last time here. Reach forward, reach up and over. Coming back, and then go ahead and use your arm to help yourself. Put the head on the arm and lengthening the legs long. You can bend this leg for stability. Go ahead, flex your foot, push through the heel, and we'll begin by just taking the leg up and down a few times. And then pause. Keep that sense of reach out of your heel as you take the leg forward. Push through the heel, point your toes, and then pull back. And I'm thinking about reaching on a diagonal here, squeezing gently into the butt cheek to feel the opening in the front of the hip. Take it forward, push through the heel. Adding on if it feels comfortable, just taking the shoulders slightly forward. And we'll go again, push through the heel, pulling back. One more time here, pushing through the heel, pulling back, reach long and away, allowing the shoulder to come forward. Keep that sense of length. And then come back. Go ahead and turn over onto your front. And we're going to put one hand on top of the other, forehead down. Elbows are going to stay down into the ground. So we'll just begin nice and gently. Take a breath here and send the elbows down into the floor. We'll just start by hovering the head. So I'm going to keep my neck long here by keeping my chin in. So this is option one here, and just gently pressing into the elbows to open through the chest. And come down. And again, nice and easy. Sending the shoulders down your back. Pressing gently into the hands and elbows as you hover the head up. Keep that sense of pressing down to open up. And if you'd like a little bit more, go ahead and just open out through the chest. Lift the eye gaze if it feels comfortable for you. And while we're here, we're just going to go ahead and look over one shoulder, back to center, and look over the other one. come back down again. One more time here, deep breath in. Exhale to lift. You could pause here or see if you've any more. Eye gaze comes gently forward, looking over one shoulder, back to center, looking over the other one. Coming back and come on down. Allowing the head to rest, bring your attention towards your leg. So again, just that sense of reach in the leg as you lift one, lengthen it away from you. Squeeze gently into your butt cheek and come on down. And let's lift the other side, lengthen and lift. So keep on going here, and it's that sense of one leg pressing down as you gently reach and lengthen through the other. Continue to do this if it feels okay in your body. Just go ahead and gently press into the elbows to lift up. So we're just back into this idea of extension through the chest as we lift one leg and then the other. Doesn't matter how high those legs lift, just keep that sense of reach. Go ahead and put the hands underneath the shoulders, beside the rib cage. Nice breath in. Let's go ahead and lift both legs, reaching them long if that feels comfortable. And just send the elbows back as you come forward. Looking up. And then come on down, replace the legs. We'll do that a couple more times. Send the elbows back, gently lifting the legs as you open your chest in front. Could you lift your hands here perhaps, squeezing gently into the butt cheeks. Place the hands down and come forward again, replacing the head. Last time here. Go ahead, send the elbows back. Shining the chest in front. We lift the hands, we reach the legs long. And we rest down. Go ahead and help yourself up. Coming into perhaps a child's pose, sitting down. Or you can take the chest forward. Just reaching out of those arms. And help yourself up. Thank you very much, guys. So just a nice easy sequence just to keep the body moving as we find ourselves just maybe sitting down a little bit more than we should be. And again, let me know how you like the class, maybe comments below. And see you again soon.